LiberalViewer presents.
So I am a fan of him as a political comedian, but that doesn't mean that I agree with all of his ideas. And actually, I've noticed my YouTube videos, my edited, produced ones about Bill Maher, in most of them I end up criticizing something he said. And he says a lot of things I don't agree with, especially even though he's supposedly rational in his fight against religion. There's some things he says about science and nutrition and vaccines, and his science knowledge seems to be a little bit lacking. And I want to show one comment he made in his new rules, and it had to do with nutrition. And I don't necessarily disagree with his nutrition point, but he did show a little lack of knowledge about science that I'll talk about after I show the clip here.
New rule now that Doritos is introducing Doritos Loaded, the new Doritos chips stuffed with processed cheese. Americans have to... Oh, fuck it, eat it. Eat the whole bag. I don't care anymore. Let's see if we as a nation get ourselves so unhealthy we have to invent something called hepatitis E.
Now, I was watching HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher there with my wife, who is a physician, who immediately pointed out to me, as you can see from the WHO fact sheet that I put a link to down in the video description, there actually is something called hepatitis E already. Anyway, I mean, I guess that's just a little mistake. Although you would think someone would check that on the show about whether there actually is a hepatitis E before they broadcast that nationwide on HBO, but I guess maybe it's that nitpicking. I don't know. Sometimes people think my videos are nitpicking, but I want to know what you think. Is it nitpicking to point out Bill Maher joked about the discovery of hepatitis E even though it already exists? And for those familiar with Bill Maher's statements detailed in the video description, for someone who is a rationalist on religion, doesn't Bill Maher hold a lot of unscientific ideas about science?
I YouTube, you decide.